Thank you for joining me in meeting Jeff Nash, who is the Executive Director for Habilitat Hawaii. So good of you to take time, and this is your neighborhood, actually.
This is, and thank you for asking me to come meet with you today.
You know, Habilitat, many of us grew up with knowing the good work that Habilitat does, but I'm not sure that everyone knows anymore.
Yeah, well, Vinny Marino founded the program back in 1971, and he left us when he passed away in 2000, but the reality is the program has continued to do good work here in Hawaii, helping people, sometimes the people that need the help the most, people in jail, people on drugs and alcohol, and we've continued to do the exact same thing for 47 years now.
So maybe you can explain a little bit how it works, because I know there's a residential property that you have.
Sure. So we are a licensed residential special treatment center. Our approach to treating the problem, though, is not a one-pronged approach. What we're trying to do is focus on all the different services that are needed to take someone from a life on the street or incarcerated and bring them to a place where they can reintegrate into society with a living wage, the skills necessary to be an asset to the community. So how do we do that? Well, we bring them in into a multi-staged program that starts with intensive treatment, usually for about 6 months long, residential treatment. And as they develop and master the skills necessary to move to the next phase, they would move into what we call reentry. And that's where we start to build job skills, vocational skills. We do a whole lot of different things to do that. We have a construction company that does vocational training. We are the largest supplier of Christmas trees in Hawaii.
I know that.
We do a big fundraiser at Kualoa every year to raise funds for the organization. And we're unique in the sense that we don't have any contracts with the state or federal government. We teach people self-reliance and independence, and therefore we practice it as an organization.
So it's a residence facility.
It is,
and how many people can see?
Well, we're licensed for 150, but we keep it, right now we have like 115, 116 full-time residents at various stages of the program. And our facility is located right on Kaneohe Bay in the neighborhood of Waikoloa. And we've been there since the 70s, basically. It's in an old estate, the Bigelow estate, Marianne Bigelow, Marianne and Lyman Bigelow were prominent Kaneohe residents way back in the 30s.
Yeah.
So Vinny, our founder, kind of took over the property, and we began to build what's there today, which is a really nice licensed treatment center.
So how does one get chosen to be part of this? Because, you know, it's a very special place.
Yeah, good question. A lot of our people come through the court system, so they're facing incarceration, and in some cases the judges will use Habilitat's kind of known as being a tough program. We work hard, learn hard, play hard. A lot of our referrals here in Hawaii come through the court system. So a probation officer or a judge will say, you know, somebody keeps failing on probation, hope probation, drug court, things like that. Oftentimes the judges will give them one last opportunity to come to Habilitat. We do get referrals from other organizations.
Because there's support and counseling, and you really monitor.
Highly supervised, highly structured program regimen. And we do network with a lot of other local nonprofit agencies. We do a lot of work with Parents Inc., and they come in and they teach parenting classes, which is an important thing. The Hawaii Literacy Foundation comes and helps people that struggle with reading. The Department of Education sends teachers to help people get their GEDs. Now we actually have computer classes that people can access. So,
well, and with so much challenge, I guess, that every individual faces differently, what's joy for you?
What's a joy?
Yeah.
Joy for me is when we take somebody who society has almost given up on, and they come to us and they put in the hard work, they make the commitment, and they go through the stages of change, and they come out as a productive member of our society who's taking care of their children, being honorable to their spouse, and they contribute to our island community.
And make a choice to be part of the community.
They're making a choice to rejoin
yeah,
our community.
That's
That is why we do what we do.
And just judging from your energy, how it raised a moment ago,
Sure.
I can tell that there are a lot of success stories that you have had.
There are,
Yeah.
We're very proud of the work that we do. We've been doing it for a very long time. And we literally sometimes are able to turn around some of Hawaii's toughest cases, people that have lost hope. And we were able to reunite them with our community. And yeah, it's a very rewarding thing. Something rewarding on a level that it goes beyond compensation of money and things like that. It's really community building.
Well, and it's one soul at a time.
Certainly.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us and sharing your enthusiasm that helping people is not only possible, it happens.
And it's necessary.
And it's necessary,
Yeah.
right? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We've had a conversation with Jeff Nash, who is the Executive Director for Habilitat Hawaii. Appreciate you being with us.